Last time on the Wedding Pack mod update. Out of all the suggestions that I saw that were most popular in the last year, I went ahead and put them on a poll, and you guys voted for weddings, so that's what we're going to be seeing here. Then we have the stuff I'm excited about doing, and it's going to get done. And then the maybes are really for after I've done all the boring stuff, after I've done everything I'm excited for. These are the bridesmaids and the groomsmen of the anime Deco set, and right now they're in their blue swatch. Right here you can see them in the green, and then the last one is like this rose cream color. Only concern I have here really is if they're moving too much. Okay, so just hopping right in, there are a couple of things that I need to go ahead and get accomplished, and I went ahead and made myself a little list as well. So we need to figure out the surprise I talked about in the last mod update video, but there's things to be figured out in terms of the logistics, how to differentiate these deco sims to other ones. I'm being vague, but it'll make sense later. Also, I know you guys expressed in the last video wanting a pianist and a singer. Quite a few of you asked for those, so I need to figure out those as well. In particular, on those, I also need to make sure that the interactions are not goofy, because a lot of the pianist interactions are goofy looking, so we need to make sure we go ahead and fix that. I'm still a bit here and there about the officiants. And then finally, there is the guests. I've already gone back and edited those animations for the guests as well. We're definitely not going to get through all of them in this video, but we could go ahead and definitely make some progress. So going into this mod update video, the goal was to get as many things crossed off of my to-do list as possible. And I knew the best chance at getting this done was going to be to tackle finishing the singer and the pianist first. Now, this is primarily because with these two, I at least know the majority of what I'm doing. The hardest part was really going to be figuring out the animations. On the other hand, although I do work on the surprise in this video, I already knew that was going to be a lot of trial and error, a lot of problem solving, a lot of things I did not know how to do. So pertaining to the Sims, I have the male sim who's going to be our pianist, and then I have the female sim who's going to be the singer. Also, one thing I really want to do that I thought would be fun is keep track of how many times I opened and closed my game during the process of putting this together, because that, and even just like mine in general, you have to close and open your game 20 million times, and I've never actually counted myself doing that. So I'm gonna go ahead, I've been keeping track and tallying how many times I have to close and open my game, restart or test something, and it's a lot. So I'll go ahead and show you guys how many times that happened. Yeah, no, this definitely this video is definitely coming out late. It's okay. So I have officially finished the pianist and the singer Deco Sims, and this is what they all look like currently. I think the biggest change has been with the singer compared to the time lapse, because even after I stopped recording, I went ahead and kept working on how they look. I decided that they're all going to be wearing the same colors for all of the swatches as well. I know in a previous video I mentioned wanting to have a better relationship with cast, especially when it came to making Deco Sims, and I've been having an amazing time. Alright, so probably creating the Sims and cast is the first hard part, but the second hard part, or at least time consuming part, is definitely going to be making the animations, so I do need to get on working on those as well. So I've spent some time with one of my soul's shareholders, aka Simripper, gotten all the files I've needed from both the pianist and singer sims, and went ahead and prepped both of their Blender files, and now it's time to figure out the animations for both. But while I was doing that, I was thinking of the serenade option in game. So if your sim is musically inclined in some way, once they reach a certain skill in the game and they have some type of romantic interest, they'll have the option to perform the serenade interaction. And if my memory is correct, I believe those are going to be really good animations that we can go ahead and pull from. Problem is, I don't know how many there are, so we're going to have to check. But at least we have a starting point. Serenade. Okay. Okay, wait. Succeed. It is a bit much, but if we could pair it with some chiller ones, I think it would still work. Okay, I just remembered that I actually did just make a singing animated Deco sim in this Ren Fair pack as well. Okay, I found her. Of course, I did do a clip of her choking. I'm gonna go ahead and keep shopping for some more piano and singer animations, and I'll let you guys know what I go ahead and find. Okay, so I've managed to find a good group of animations for both my pianist and my wedding singer. Some of them kind of walk the line a bit, but I think if I'm just mindful in the way I cut them up and which parts of them I use, it could come together to be really nice. And it's also going to help that I only have to make one of each. So if I just really focus and lock in on them, we should be good.
Lubisz mój debazin, wo na shubi foi na win, menos foi. De novo.
Zibavo, naba foi. Zibavo, naba foi.
Zibavo, me não foi. Luna bui na globe, Zibavo, me não foi. Luna bui.
Okay guys, so lots of testing and time later, we are finally here and game looking at the complete pianist and wedding singer Deco sims. So I decided to make them both go ahead and function as radios, and they also have access to all of the different radio stations in game. For a moment, I considered getting rid of some of the stations and leaving it to ones that I felt made more sense, but I figured it'd be safer to just leave it as all of the possible stations for you to pick from and turn off as you please. For instance, right now we are currently listening to music from the Soul station, but this isn't in-game music. It's actually custom music made by the amazing creator Call Me Bambi over on YouTube, Patreon, and Twitch. He makes amazing builds in The Sims 4, but also makes copyright-free Simlish music, and that's actually the majority of the music you've been hearing in this video, as well as we just dropped an EDM Simlish album as well. I would be remiss not to go ahead and mention her in this video and encourage you guys to go ahead and check her out. When it comes to the animation specifically for both of them, I will say I do feel like the pianist, we were able to accomplish a little more not sim crazy animations with his, more so compared to hers, but I really do like both of them. Furthermore, I spent some time posing both of them as well. I'll put some pictures here. And now it's officially canon that the wedding singer and the pianist are married. They're a married couple. Could book both of them as a wedding singer and as a pianist at the same time. They have a whole business together. But anywho, now we can officially cross both the wedding singer and the pianist off of our to-do list. And now we could also get started on finally working towards that surprise that has been mentioned quite a few times throughout this video at this point. I have a confession to make, and that is half of the stuff you've seen thus far actually happened before any of the footage I'm about to show you. In fact, the second half of this video was recorded before I even had a concrete plan for what I wanted this mod update video to look like. I actually recorded it as like a maybe I'll post it, maybe I won't, and I have an idea for how I'm going to integrate it. I completely forgot the idea for how I was going to integrate it. So if it's a bit of a different pace going on, it's a bit you know, different than everything you've seen thus far. That's why, I just didn't want it to be too disorienting, so I just wanted to hop in here and tell you that real quick. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Enter alt. I am pressing the wrong button. Okay. And then hide others. Show all. Okay, cool. Confetti handset hide. Okay. Set. That was high. Okay, hi. Future me hopping back in here yet again to try to translate what's going on. So currently I'm going back and forth between a list of all the VFX effects in The Sims 4 and my game, testing out different ones that I feel will work for what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do is find ones that'll be good for your Deco Sims to throw at the bride and groom after the ceremony's over, right? They're walking back down the aisle. And I want the anime Deco Sims to be like throwing stuff. So I'm looking for suitable ones that will work. Hopefully that makes sense, but let's go back. Okay. Okay, so, okay, hold on. Stop, please. Select effect. Please stop. And I do it on all of them? Replay all. It's looping. And if I do hide others, interesting. Very, very interesting. Stop all. Show all. Huh. What? Oh, I have to see this. Select effect. This one says, oh! What? It said firework death explosion chrysanthemum wedding? I was like, I got shocked from the gut. It was like, it was a gut shock. Okay, we'll try this one. It's firework fountain sparkler wedding. I feel like after that one, this is gonna be pretty underwhelming, but yeah. Let's see. Um. Oh, that's so aggressive. Who are you throwing this at? Damn, throwing it like you hate the bride and groom. Thank you. Okay, hold on. This is an option. This isn't. What if I did a stop effect, replay effect? Oh, it's staggered too. Brain is working. It copied it. Quick break to boil some water to clean up my dog's vomit and eat zebra cake flowers. Oh, I had to leave it behind. No. We could have looked at it still. Hold up. Ah.
Bespoke.
I don't know about this one. Oh. What? Replay. Hello? That's kind of extremely pitiful. Okay, this one is confetti popper sequence gold wedding. Or no, this one's just wedding. Oh, this one's just confetti. Oh wait, it might be it's slightly different. Oh my! I mean, but that's the type of thing I was expecting the first time. Hold up. I mean, it's possible to make that work, but it's not good enough. You're not good enough. Wedding confetti hand bar. Very far. Oh, don't they blow bubbles as well? Okay, I'm excited about this one. Oh no. Oh. You can stop. It's okay. You can stop. Let's make note. I think this one works the best. However, it's not a self-looping effect. We could, what we could do, uh, we could, that's an option, right? I don't know how I feel about it, but hmm, I'm feeling kind of stuck on what to do here. Oh, I stopped cleaning up the vomit. Hold up. Hold on. Okay, I feel like I should also mention here that the animations have been, slowed down for the wedding guests. I'm thinking about it, right? Clearly, rice was the best option of all of them. However, it does not loop on its own, which is we could do like A, try to find a new one that does loop. Um, that's gonna be challenging. But then B, stick the pose player thing in the sim if you want to set it up. I mean, we could do it that way, even though it's a script mod. Like, I think I downloaded that like 3 years ago. She's good. This is the animation, or one of the animations for the rice throwing that comes from Wedding Stories. So I think we're just gonna use this, make some edits and tweaks to it, and then send this happening here. Because I also feel like it's one of the best ones. This is the second looping one, right? Instead of two hands, it's a one hand. And then this is the third one. This is the one throwing rice like you're a +1, you know? Like you're like the extended family member who was invited. It's +1. So now I just had an argument with myself that I wanted to have with another person, and we're gonna start testing it now. Wedding, no. I called it like rice guest, I think. And if I did like one like under her and one to the side as well. Yeah, so if I just do it this way. No! 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 I pressed the wrong button! We'll do one. Oh, the timing on that was kind of good. And then if I elevate this to like 1? What if I scale it? Is even push it behind her, because if we're looking at, if we, okay, okay, hmm, idea, idea, idea. What if instead of this, we used something else that made more sense for a wedding? It needs to be something that like blends in, but isn't invisible. And it also needs to be something that's versatile. That's like wedding E. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking. Hold on, let me select wedding stores real quick. Okay, so what if I did something, along the lines of like this or this? In theory, I would just be able to give the interruptions from this item to something like this. This would be along the aisle of a wedding thingy, and then you would just click on that. Ooh, Jesus, let's not get too excited. It would do the same thing of throwing the rice without it being this thing. This thing it looks like this. But the problem is what? I don't know. I feel like there's an answer here. There's an answer in replacing the tuning of this with something, and not tuning, replacing that with something. I don't know. Maybe like it is, but if I'm thinking about it, like I never use these. I've never once. I stand out enough to be selected, but I'm subtle enough to not be seen. What am I? It's a freaking riddle, bro. Um. Oh wait. Um. Wait. Wait. It's from City Living. City Living. I could change it. It'll be fine. City Living has the. Okay, yes, I'm not going crazy. City Living has these in one swatch. I feel like it makes sense that they're here. They can be selected, and they're subtle. I can just change the tuning and then up or the special effects bone. Okay, work after work. I fear we've done it. I fear it has been done. It's did. The rug idea did have to be scrapped, but I went ahead and replaced it with a candle instead. So this is what it's using over here, and then it's the same effect. of it looping every 1 second. So it's gonna work exactly like this. So you're gonna need the Andrew VFX player mod in order for it to work, but it will work. That one's good. It's not breaking anything. And now the item is tied to a candle instead. But once you go ahead and place it, enter the text in it. If I then go ahead and copy it, it has the thing already. You don't have to paste it again. And then replay all, and then replay effect. They're all going at different times. But now, when she's walking up the aisle, it works. It's fine. I'm going to use all of the same Deco Sims that were as the guests. I'm just going to reuse them. Because I feel like that even makes sense. I'm going to keep it like this as well. And then I just need to make 8 different, or put together 8 different animations for this. Oh, it's gonna look so nice! Okay, wait. There are 16 ecosystems that need to be accounted for that are going to be rice throwing. Okay, I don't know if we've ever had a mod update video quite like this, but either way, it's the end of it. As predicted, we didn't make it through the entirety of the list, but we crossed off some stuff on it, and in fact, I thought of one more thing to add to it as well. Again, if you would like the officiants, now is the last time to say something, bestie, because it's not looking good for her. If you made it this far, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. As always, feel free to leave any comments, suggestions, or feedback here or over on Patreon, and I will see you guys later. Good night.